Hi everyone, welcome to Utah Futures. In this screencast, we're going to look at a new set of tools called Explore Careers. You do have to have a Utah Futures account to use this set of tools, so you can start by logging in the top right-hand corner, or you can click on Explore Careers, which is the yellow link in the middle of the page, and it will prompt you to log in. So I'm going to click on the login link in the top right-hand corner, and then I'll log into my account, and you'll see that Explore Careers is the first one listed on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to click here on Explore Careers, and it will take us out to the new set of tools. Right from the beginning, students are just going to start with an assessment. This assessment is similar to the interest profiler that is going to return Holland codes. The thing I like about this one is just like that. Once I start answering these questions down here at the bottom, you're going to see the careers start to change based on my answers. I like that dynamic feature for our students. I think that they will enjoy that as well. So continue to answer the questions. You can edit answers or skip. This tells you how much time you have left in taking the assessment. And with these career cards at the bottom, if you are super interested in a career, then you can give it a 5-star. If you and that will kind of rearrange some of your options. If you know for sure I'm not interested in this career, you can give it a 1-star and it's going to drop to the very bottom of the list. So the more information we give the system, the better our results are going to be. And with that said, we want to try not to choose neutral very often, or we're not giving the system good information. So I'm going to cruise through this pretty quickly so that you can see what happens here at the end. Okay, so when we're finished answering the questions, then we are going to see some of our career matches. So we finished the first assessment, which is the welcome assessment, and here are my career matches. Again, I can give those a 5-star or a 1-star if I'm not interested in seeing those, if I don't think the system matched very well. If I like what I see, then I can rate it. And I also have the option down here to continue on taking more assessments. The more assessments I take, the more results are going to show up in my reports. I'm going to continue on and view my current matches. And this is where I can look at these careers more in depth. So if I'm interested in maybe being a physician, which was a career that I gave a 5-star to of my own rating, then I can click on this job and it's going to give me more information about this career. Similar to the other assessments that we have on Utah Futures, but I think laid out a little bit nicer. So it's going to tell us why we're compatible based on that one assessment that we already took. And of course, the more assessments that we take, the more information it's going to have. So we also have some salary information, job market information, and then a listing of where current jobs are, and some possible routes that we might take if we're interested in becoming an internist. So what's our education look like? So some good details there. To hop back into looking at the other assessments that are available, I'm going to head back here to my dashboard. And you'll see we just finished that first welcome assessment, but there are many others left to take. If you are working with K through 12 students, I would say probably 6 through 12 students, the workplace interests and work styles are all good for those students. The history and goals is a little tricky because they don't have any work history, they don't have a degree yet. But if you're working with older students, maybe higher ed, then that would be a great option to take that assessment. So the more assessments we take, the better results we're going to get. If I look at my reports, I just took that very first welcome assessment, and so it's starting to build this archetype report, which is my Holland Code report. And the thing I really love about this one is that it doesn't just factor in our highest Holland Code, but it looks at both of our two strongest, our two highest. So social and conventional for this person makes them more of a guardian. And then it's going to give us some details about our personality type. So some cool information there. Again, the more that we take, the more assessments we take, we're going to unlock some more reports. So here's a bit of our broad interests based on those Holland codes. If I take the work styles report or the workplace assessment, both of those assessments are going to unlock some more information about me as a person in the workforce and in education. So back at the dashboard, if I scroll down here a little bit, I'm looking at my top matches, the careers that I marked as being my favorite. And then if I had put anything into the history section, then I would see some of those past careers. I also have access to my 3 different reports. And then down here at the bottom, this is how we're getting back to the regular Utah Futures. We're going to go back to the regular Utah Futures by clicking here on this Utah Futures link. So that's kind of a quick overview of the first assessment in the new set of tools. I encourage you, if you have time, to just look at these 3 others and give those a try to start unlocking some more of these reports. Thanks.